Welcome to Miskolc here in Hungary for the 2024 FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket. And already in the final are Finland, but who will be joining them? Will it be Spain or will it be France? 40 minutes stands in the way of one of these teams making it through to the championship game. As you can see, we've already had 3 games earlier today. Belgium and Slovenia picking up classification wins. Finland with a historic win in the semi-final. It'll be their first ever final in this tournament. And now we have 1 game left on the slate for today. So this game is a replay of last year's final. France battled their way to a 67-63 win, picking up the European crown on the way. I'm not sure that, and I am sure that Spanish fans are still smarting from that game, and I'm sure they would love to see their team knock France out here on their way to the final. But this is 2 very, very good teams, 2 very well balanced teams, and probably you would probably say the 2 best performing teams in this tournament so far. We will now have player introductions here in the arena. First to be introduced will be France as our official visitors team in the dark blue. Spain will be classified as our home team in the white. So France to be introduced to the crowd first, and I'm sure that team would love to be the team that makes it 3 titles in a row. Interestingly enough, a feat that has only been achieved last by Spain, and that was over 10 years ago for France. If they do win the gold here this weekend, it'll be the 6th ever time that France have picked up the trophy in this tournament, and that will move them up to 3rd in the medal table for under-16 women's EuroBasket. And you wouldn't bet against them. They've looked strong throughout this tournament, picking up wins over Hungary, Greece, Israel, Sweden and Slovenia. On average, they've won those games by at least 40 points. However, today's game against Spain is on another level. This really is by far and away the toughest opponent that they have faced in the tournament so far. As for Spain, they too, well, they've looked dominant throughout this tournament. Probably you would say that they are slight favourites heading into today's game. And if they can make it all the way to the top step of the podium tomorrow, it will be the 11th time that they've been there. But it would be the first time in the last 8 years that they have made it to the top step. So lots to play for them. But what a tournament they have put in so far. They have the best offense, scoring 86 points a game, and that comes from multiple threats in this 12-player roster. They can hurt you in a lot of different ways, this Spanish team. And Coach Quintero has done a great job leading this Spanish team. We'll have a break in our commentary right now as we have the national anthems for both France and Spain. First, the national anthem for France, followed by the national anthem for Spain. scene is perfectly set. Noisy crowds. Friends and family here for both the Spanish and French team. I'm sure they will be in fine voice throughout today's game as the coaching staff and the players shake hands with one another and with our team of officials here for today's game. What an exciting game we have ahead of us. How often do we see this battle between Spain and France? Here are your officials for this evening's game. They're ready to go. They've had a good tournament and they have been awarded a big game in the semi-finals here. Let's have a look at starting fives for France. We have Grisard, Roland, Otto, Loré and Masson for Coach Bordeaux. Finally coming off the bench as well. Look out for the likes of Colosoko, a real defensive specialist who is leading the tournament in steals so far. There is Coach Vincent Bordeaux, who has done a wonderful job getting his team here in unbeaten fashion, picking up big wins along the way. Let's have a look at the other end. Here's the Spanish starting five. Llompart, Cintas, Okafor, Unday and Diaz will be the starting five for Coach Cristina Cantero on the Spanish bench. And again, what a tournament she has led this team to. Leading scorers, the most efficient offense in the tournament, the most assists, the least number of turnovers. Across a lot of statistical categories, that Spanish team have done a good job to entertain the Spanish fans who have made their way here to Hungary to support them. We are just a little over 2 minutes away from our opening tip. And thank you so much for joining me here for the FIBA live stream on their YouTube channel. If you want to click on subscribe, you'll get notified every time we have new live games for you to enjoy. And my name's Mark Mills. If you want to follow me on the socials, please do. It's at MarkOnComs on both Instagram, X and TikTok. And if you want to follow FIBA's youth social media, head over to Facebook, Instagram or X, and you'll be able to follow them at NextGenHoops. That is the FIBA account. Well, the scene is set perfectly for what should be an amazing final. Awaiting the winners of today's game in tomorrow's final are Finland, who picked up a tough win against the Italian team in what was a replay of last year's bronze medal game. But Finland have made history for themselves. Can one of these two teams take the big step towards the final and a step towards becoming European champions? As I said, if you want to click on that subscribe button, that will notify you every time we have a live game. Hundreds of live games across the year, across the world on FIBA's official YouTube channel. So it's definitely worth a subscription. And if you're a stats nut like I am, please do head over to the website to follow the live stats as we progress through today's game. It's FIBA.basketball. Head up to the menu, click on events, look for Europe, and then under 16 within the girls section, and that will take you where you need to be. We are just awaiting the starting fives for both teams now as we prepare for 40 minutes of big basketball action. The stars of the future battling to make it to the European final. Both fives now starting to make their way to the floor. The coaches have had their final words and they will be fully locked in on today's game now. Some big performances already from a lot of these players, but how they perform over the next four, probably the most important aspect of this tournament. This is the toughest game they'll have had so far. The two best performing teams on show, the first and second best offense, the first and second best defense. Usually you see those two type of teams going toe-to-toe in a final, but the draw and the bracket has brought them together at the semi-finals. And we are underway here in Miskolc, Hungary, The 2024 FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket semi-final as Spain take on France. Finland already in the final. They await the winner of this one. Laurent. No good. Diaz with the first rebound of the game. Drive to the basket, the kick out, the corner jumper is up. Slightly off target though. Rebound pulled down by Laurent. She gets it back at the top. Almost stolen away by Sintas. Laurent to inbound for France. Off the back of that made three. Apologies for the breaking commentary, just a little technical glitch, but we are back. Laurent now leading the charge. Oh, behind the back pass. Score not there for Otto, but will head to the line for three throws, and that is what Laurent can do. Masson with the three, and Laurent with the assist for this play. France could open up an early lead here. The first rattle time for Otto. She's only shot 43% from the free throw line in this tournament. To be fair, both these teams, that's the area they've struggled in. Both shooting under 55%. Spain closer to 50% from the free throw line, and that one's batted about. And the score is good for Griser. France out to an early 6-0 lead. That puts Spain under some early pressure here. Jompart. Stolen away. Good read of the passing lane and quick hands by KTM Otto. A real frenetic, frenzied feel to this game so far. Laurent, little shot fake, pulls up and hits the mid-range too. And what a start to the game for France. An 8-0 run. They have blasted out of the gates here. And Coach Cantero, no choice. Isn't working for her team. Needs to talk it over. Timeout call. What a start for France, a blistering opening to this game. They lead 8-0 over Spain here in this semi-final. 2 minutes gone. How does Spain react out of the timeout now? This is an important phase of the game for them. Jompart. Lovely pass inside, good defense. Laurent's going to be called for the foul though. Just caught reaching in there. First foul of the game for Laurent. Already has 2 assists in the game, Emma Laurent. At the line is Undi. First is good. Only shooting 30% in this tournament from the free throw line though. Sila Undi. Gets both to go though. That's a bit of a karma for the Spanish team, getting themselves up and running. Down into the low post, almost stripped away. The fight on the hardwood, and Spain will steal it. Diaz now brings it up over the half. Oh, goes behind the back. Love the handle. Drive inside, off the glass, and half the deficit cut by Spain coming out of that timeout now. France look like they might spill possession, and they will. Spain have absolutely come out with a refreshed intensity. Down into the low block. Stolen away though, good quick hands. Pass from Broleron. Gets it back on the wing. Loré. Little step back. Two goes up and is good. Confident jumper, Thelma Loré. Gets her first score of the game. She's averaging almost 13 a game. Has had a hell of a tournament. 23 against Israel in game day 3. That's a poor pass, and it's easily intercepted by France. Broleron hands it off to Masson. Back to Broleron. Otto. Ducks inside, tries to find a way through. Oh, that looked near impossible. Katie Emma Otto. Katie Emma Otto with the move along the baseline. How did she get that one to go? Found a way through and gets the points. France's lead back out to 8. Diaz for 3, not this time. Foul will be called, I think, on Diaz. As Guzard looks to find a way to the lane. Multiple changes by both coaches here as they look to make their first rotations at almost the halfway stage of this first quarter. Coach Bordeaux looking relatively happy as his team lead by 8. Into the game comes Segura as well for Spain. Flores. Stolen away, is it? No, it's back onto the hardwood though. Both of these teams working super hard in the early goings. Kolosoko tied up by Okafor. Okafor throwing herself to the floor to try and rip that one away. Possession arrow points in favor of France. Only 5 on the shot clock though. Don't have a long time to work with. They go off the glass. Foul's going to be called. 1 second left on the shot clock. It's a bold move by Cameron Kolosoko. She earns herself a trip to the free throw line as Spain pick up their 3rd foul of the quarter. The first is good. About 11 points in that quarterfinal against Slovenia. Cameron Kolosoko. Oh, and it's stolen away again. Comes up short, but the foul's going to be called. And Kolosoko has been terrorizing other teams in this tournament. She leads the tournament in steals, 4.2 steals a game. Had 4 in the quarterfinal against Slovenia as well. And France with a double-digit lead. Back at the line, looking to extend that further. France will make a change as Lavin comes in for Brolaurent. This is the free throw this time, after making her first two. Gets the second to go though. Personal tally out to 3. She's been on the court less than a minute. Not a bad start. 3 points and a steal. France's lead up to 11. Both ends of the floor. What an amazing first 5 minutes of this semi-final France have had. Yompa for Spain. Looks to find the baseline, gets past Ravin, kicks it back out though, and the little mid-range jumper is good for Martinez. Good vision by Yompa. Averaging over 3 assists a game though, to be fair, in this tournament. Has facilitated a lot for Spain. Otto into the low block. Going to work, but just not quite strong enough to battle past Martinez. Oh, and one! Tough-nosed play. Marcegora gets the bucket to go and earns the bonus trip. That is exactly what Coach Cantero needs from a team right now. %60 free throw shooter, Marcegora. It's the three-point play, and Spain trim France's lead to 6. Strong move to the basket, off the glass for 2. What a start to the game for Colisoko. Really has come in with emphasis. Oh, and a strong move. Okafor this time for Spain, and Spain are starting to get some rhythm offensively right now. Uses the glass well to get the score. Not this time on that one. Rebound falls kindly into the hands of Lostal. They're on par. Goes early. Fortunate for Martinez to be there to grab the rebound. That one's tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Spain. What an exciting first quarter of basketball we've had so far. A little over 3 minutes left in this first period. Yompa skips it. Baseline. Knocked away. Foul's going to be called though on Corbeau. Baseline ball as France aren't in the penalty yet. Segura inbounds it to Martinez. France dropping into a 3-2 zone right now. Just to mix things up a little to knock Spain off their rhythm. And it's stolen away. Another big play, Colisoko with the steal. Someone goes inside. Sevaux will draw the foul and will head to the free throw line as Lostal is called for that foul. So look at the play, little step through. It's just the footwork for Lostal. She just couldn't quite stay in front of the play. The first is good for Sevaux. France continue to hold Spain at arm's length here in the opening exchanges. Second no good though. France's lead will stay at 7. Segura glides inside, misses the layup though. Long rebound falls back into Spanish hands. Three ball from the wing, just takes a coat of paint, but once again Okafor is there for another rebound. This time she'll glide up and put it back. Big play from Okafor. Gotta love this. This is just about hustle and heart and going strong. Timeout called here by France. 2:35 left in this first quarter. France's lead is trimmed down to just 5. .235 left in the first quarter. France with a dominant opening few minutes of this game, but Spain have found a foothold and brought themselves back to within 2 possessions. France running a horn set at the top to create space. Corbeau, spin move off the glass. Beautiful footwork from Astrid Corbeau. That is textbook basketball. Jompart back to Okafor. Oh, gets rejected in amongst the French trees and loses possession. Coast to coast and draws the foul. No, she doesn't. Back out to Lavin. Colasocco. Big impact off the bench, Colasocco. She'll put the 3 ball up, comes down with a little snow, doesn't get any points, but Corbeau gets the rebound and France will go again. Offensive foul is going to be called on Otto. Ray did not wait for her to establish that screen, and yeah, you can see her there saying, just wait, give me a second to get myself set. If I'm not set, that's an easy call for the officials. 1:31 left in this first quarter. And into the game comes Bisa. Jompart now. Brings it up over the half. How will Spain close out this first quarter? They struggled in the early stages. They trailed by 11 at one stage. They're going to kick it out of bounds, are they? No, it's off a French leg, so it will remain Spanish ball with 7 on the shot clock. Catch and shoot for Jompart. Rebound falls to Bisa. First dent on the box score for her. Catch and shoot now in the corner. High rebound. The battle is knocked out of bounds by Jompart. 1 minute, 1 second left in this first quarter. French ball on the baseline. 14 on the shot clock for them to work with. Ray now. Backing out, shaping up. Uses the screen. There's the pick and roll. Doesn't use the roll though. Little step back 1-footer. Difficult shot to execute and doesn't get it to drop. Okafor going strong, drawing the foul. Semto Chuko blessed. Okafor earning another trip to the free throw line. 4 points so far today. In fact, this is the first trip to the free throw line. Has 2 rebounds as well. Leading scorer for Spain in this first quarter. Can't get the first to go though. 75% across the tournament from the free throw line. A real high scorer, averaging over 13 points a game. In fact, the 8th highest scorer in the tournament. Gets the second one to drop. Spain back to within 7. Sorry, within 6 now. Ravin. Loe. Corbeau puts the jumper up. That one's in and out. Another big rebound for Okafor. Shot clock off as Spain will look to take the final shot of this quarter. It will still be Spanish ball as it came off the hands of Ravin. Drive the baseline. That's a smart move by Segura. France won't get a shot away in time, and that's the end of the first quarter. Wow, an intriguing first quarter of basketball. And with 10 minutes in the book, it's a close one. Spain 16, France 20. First quarter already complete here in what has been an intriguing first 10 minutes of basketball in this semi-final. One stage early on at the midpoint, France held an 11-point lead. Spain called a timeout, reset themselves, and have battled their way back into this one. They trail by just 4 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter action underway here in Miskolc. The 2024 FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket semi-final between Spain and France. France with a 4-point lead at the end of the first quarter. It's a poor pass inside from Masson. Spain will intercept and come back the other way. And the drive is no good, but the foul is called. Rostal working hard. And will head to the free throw line. Chance for her first points of the game here. That's the first to go. And this will be settling Spanish nerves. There must have been a bit of a terror in those Spanish fans after the first 5 minutes of this game, as their team just really was so slow out of the blocks, and the French team hit the ground running. Coach Cantero called that timeout though, and it certainly had the required impact. Broleron now back into the game for France, a key piece of the puzzle, the 15-year-old. Puts the three up, off left though, rebound pulled in, and that's a tough play by Camille Savot. Followed the play well. It's always difficult to rebound a shot that doesn't even hit the rim, but she managed to do it well. France's lead back to 4. Almost stolen away. Sintas picks up the loose ball though. Off the glass, foul called. Segura having a really big impact on this game for Spain. One of the top scorers for the Spanish team in the tournament, coming in off the bench today's game. Can't get the first to go. Back at the line for the second though, Mar Segura. The second is good, 6 points now, leading all scorers here in Miskolc. Broleron uses the screen from Gruzal and hands it back. Knocked away from Corbeau, but she'll go again. Shot clock down to 4. Got to get something away, will they? Traveling violation is going to be called on that one. Couldn't quite re-establish her footwork correctly. Changes here for Coach Bordeaux. As Colosoko comes back into the game, the impact player. Sintas now. Steps out of bounds. And those are the unforced errors that are so costly at this stage of the game. Spain make a change as well as Okafor returns to the action and Segura goes to the bench. Colosoko hands it back to Broleron. Shot clock down to 3, gets the shot away, no good. Where's the rebound? That'll be a shot clock violation. The attempt didn't hit the ring. Good defense on show there from Spain. And that's going to be an important part, and has been, of them getting back into this game. They now trail only by 3. Okafor, little hesitation. Sintas now will drive inside, put up a half floater. Rebound pulled down by Sevo. Both these teams now equally matched, and that's an offensive foul on Lorey as she just pushes Sintas away. Another turnover for France, turnover number 7 for them. Spain also with 7 turnovers. Toribio will take the 3 as she gets it back. A little heavy-handed though, and Sevo grabs the rebound, her 3rd board of the game. Real electric atmosphere here in the arena. Both teams playing with pace and with intent at the moment. Broleron on the pick and roll. That's a charge. Or is it a block? It looks like it might be a blocking foul. Let's see what the officials say about this one. They're holding their call right now. She's asking for a review, but whether it's a foul or not cannot be a review. So the blocking foul has been given, which sends Seville to the line for 2 shots. As France look to open their lead back out again here. In fact, just the 1, my mistake. I thought it was 2. Another foul called here, this time on L'Hostal. Confusion on the floor as both teams make some changes. Diaz back in for Spain and Bisa coming back in for France. Boileron now hands it into Lorey. Oh, that's a tough pass, beautifully paced, but the defense collapses well. Lorey for 3. High arcing rebound. Diaz taps it down into the hands of Unde. Sintas now to Diaz. Drive inside, the skip pass is a tough one to make for Toribio. Spain will have a baseline ball, but they'll only have 5 seconds on the shot clock. Both teams' defenses have certainly tightened up here in the second quarter. Gruzat skips it to the wing. France will slow it down now. Colisoko calls for the screen from Bisa. Gruzat inside, reverse layup. That is some composure there. Offered up by Manon Gruzat. France's lead back up to 7 now as they push back on. Spain are getting better options offensively, just not quite able to get the finish connected with at the moment. Diaz for 3. Oh, that's an air ball from Adriana Diaz. She's not shot the ball particularly well in this tournament. She can shoot the ball well, but she has struggled from deep in this tournament. Into the game comes Eziana Togu for Spain. First taste of the action for her. France's lead at 7 could be extended here. Boileron now with possession. Gruzat will draw the foul off Eziana Togu. She just rips it through here. In fact, rips it over the top and looks to drive. Both teams on 3 team fouls in this quarter. Boileron. Free ball goes up. It's not looking too pretty. Neither team connecting well from outside. Spain 0 from 5. France 1 from 7. And a turnover again for Spain. Turnover number 8 for them. Sorry, turnover number 10 for them. Sideline ball for France. Strong drive to the basket. Great defense, though. Stayed every step of the way for her. Eziana Togu just matched her step for step. Beautiful defense on offer from the 15-year-old. Had a great game against Germany in the quarterfinals. Ended up with 10 points, 4 rebounds in that one. Eziana Togu. Lorey, Boileron. Pass inside. Oh, that is a tough take from Bisa. Takes the pass and finishes it with a soft touch. France back out to that 9-point lead now as Spain start to struggle offensively again. That one just dropped out of bounds by Eziana Togu. Spain will make a change as Cintas comes out and Segura comes in. Broler on now for France as they look to extend their lead, maybe back out to a double-digit lead here. Loré puts it into the hands of Kolosoku, but she can't get the score. Shot is nowhere near target from Spain this time, and a little bit of desperation offensively is creeping into this Spanish team. 16 minutes in pretty much, and they've only scored 19 points. They're averaging 86 a game in this tournament. Stolen away though this time. Yompa kicks it out to the wing. That's a long two. Not the shot that coaches ever want you to take. It's either a three or a close range two. That's what they want. Another offensive rebound. And another. What's the call? I think it's a foul on Bisa, or is it an out of bounds? I think it's out of bounds. There's the Anatogu just falling out of bounds with the ball. Look at this scramble. The players fight hard to take possession. Certainly can't lay any criticism regarding the amount of effort that these two teams have put here into the first half. Oh wow, what a pass. Is it the finish? Oh, it is. How difficult was that finish for Kolosoku? Unbelievable, really, to get that one to go. Out to an 11-point lead now, but it's trimmed back down to 9. Segura, the one shining star offensively for Spain right now. She has 8 of their 21 points here in this first half. Only Okafor with more than one field goal outside of Segura. Broler, what a superstar she's growing into becoming. Oh, stolen away, and an easy two off the glass for Kolosoku. Her third steal of the game already. Unbelievable. She's been on the floor less than 10 minutes. 3 steals. Really has brought that defensive intensity. Timeout called here by Spain as they trail once again by 11 points. An important 3 minutes of basketball ahead of us here before the halftime break. France leading by 11 in this semi-final. Spain had a slow start, fought their way back into contention, and France once again have just extended, just put the pressure on. Particularly defensively, they've really restricted Spain here in this second quarter. Segura on the baseline. That's off the leg of Loré, so Spain will hold on to possession. Catch and shoot, Yompa, no good. Comes up way short. Oh, fade away is no good, but another rebound. Oh, and it's thrown away by Lostal. Loré with the steal. Bisa now in the low post. Being guarded by Diaz, just drags that pivot foot. She knew straight away that that was a turnover. Really, you would say for Spain, the target for half-time is to only trail by single digits. For France, it's to keep that double-digit lead. Big rebound, though, but can't be converted by Martinez. And it's those little mistakes that are costing Spain right now. Oh, running left hand, full pace, tough play by Corbeau. Look at that, just crosses to the left, goes strong, and that is all about repetitions in the training gym, that play. Segura waits for the screen, doesn't use it, goes the other way. And another miss for Spain. They just about hold on to possession, catch and shoot from outside, and it didn't even rustle the net. That's how good that one was. Yompa hits the three. A much-needed three for Coach Cantero and the Spanish team. Back to a 10-point ball game, final 90 seconds of the first half. Breulaurent fakes the three. She's going to take it this time, though. Oh, and that is ice cold from Breulaurent. France back out to that equal game high lead of 13 points now off that Breulaurent three. Foul's going to be called on Loré as she just pushes Segura out of bounds. Back into the game comes Sebo for France. Segura is going to go out for Spain as we see Toribio come back in. Jompard again with the ball in hand. Final minute of the first half. Pass goes down into the low post. Martinez now is stuck and has to come back out. Lostal. Shot clock expiring. They get it away and they hit a huge three. Martinez bails Spain out. Her first three-pointer of the tournament. In fact, her first three-point attempt of the tournament. What a time to decide to do that. And at the other end of the floor, she ties things up with Corbeau. French lead by 10. 31.6 seconds left in this first half. Gruzard will come back into the game for France. Offensive foul will be called on Lostal, though, a moving screen. 26.1 seconds for France to work with. Coach Cantero, an awful lot to talk about in the locker room at the half. Third foul on Lostal, that sends her to the bench. Probably won't see her early in the third. Corbeau hands it back now. Masson tries to skip inside. Ravin, that's short with the three. Rebound pulled down by Toribio. 6 seconds left. Can Spain get a score? They've poured down the floor beautifully, but it's not quite there, and that will be the end of the first half here in Miskolc. Wow, breathtaking 20 minutes of basketball we've had here. Finland await the winners of this one in tomorrow's final, but we are still none the wiser to who that will be. France definitely in the driver's seat at the half. It's Spain 27, France 37. Second half action just around the corner. Welcome back to Miskolc here in Hungary, and what a first half of action we've had here in this second semi-final for the 2024 FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket. We're at the halfway stage. France with a blistering start to the game. They lead by 10. If you're enjoying the game, please do hit the subscribe button and you'll get notifications every time we have another live game for you to enjoy here on the official FIBA YouTube channel. But we're underway here in Hungary. Finland await our winners in tomorrow's final. Italy await our losers in the bronze medal game, who will be facing Finland for the chance of a European title. France definitely in the driver's seat. Brolaurent, step back high, arcing, comes up short though. Rebound pulled down by the leading scorer, Segura. She has 8 points for Spain. Can't make it 10. As Inde picks the rebound down, but it's ripped away from her. Masson. Lorey. That's off right, and will be a Spanish ball. Important first 3 or 4 minutes of the quarter for Spain. Just need to set the tone here in this second half early. Can't afford for France to extend that lead beyond the 10. Yompa tries to find a way past Brolaurent, but Brolaurent's defensive footwork absolutely withstood the test that time round. A long 2 goes up again, and the 2 is good for Masson. France's lead out to 12. And they get the first points on the board here in this third quarter. Okafor now bullying away to the basket. Love that play. Just strength and aggression. Get to the points. Little step through to the middle. Brolaurent glides in and just finger rolls it into the bucket for 2. Drop step. Oh, this time it's Inde getting in on the action. Gets her second bucket of the game. Brings it back to a 10-point ball game. Brolaurent turns the corner. Good ball movement, selfless play there by France. Shot clock at 3 though, they need to make something happen now. Otto will get the shot away and get the score, much to the appreciation of the French fans. Beautiful control and real composure with the shot clock expiring. That one's dropped out of bounds by Otto, so France will take possession on the baseline. Brolaurent had 19 against Slovenia in the quarterfinals. Foul called on Inde. France back to the free throw line as Guzat. She has struggled from the free throw line in the tournament though. Hasn't had that many trips, but only 25% when she has been there. Her first trip of the evening to the charity stripe right now. Gets the roll on the first, takes her personal tally out to 5. And the second is good, extending France's lead out to a game-high 14 points now. How will Spain react? Chelsea Dyke comes into the game for the first time for Spain as Inde heads to the bench. Okafor trying to find a way to the basket, but every which way she turns, there's a navy jersey in front of her. Running right hand off the glass, good defense offered up by France this time. Foul is called on Martinez as she was trying to chase back into the defensive phase of that play. Just got caught on the wrong side of Gruzar. Three ball goes up, off the back of the iron and away though. Hearts in the mouth for Spanish fans. Jompart. Good use of the pick and roll. That is perfect execution as Chelsea Dyke comes straight into the game and has an impact. Jompart feeds her perfectly. Masson heads inside and gets the score. That's a lovely soft touch on the running right hand. France's lead back to 14, 7 points for Masson now. Double team comes pouring out. Coach Cantero, hands in the air, asking for more. France's defense looks quite impenetrable at the moment. Broler on little hesitation. Oh, almost gets the finger roll, does all the hard work. Is it stolen away? It is a frenetic phase this. Broler on coming back the other way, off the glass, gets the miss. Masson gets a wide open look and can't convert. Both teams making unforced errors right now. But both their coaches are barking from the sidelines to get them to regain a little bit of composure. Oh, great step across by Gruzar. Beautiful help defense by Manon Gruzar there. Coach Bordeaux makes the changes. Kolosoko comes back into the action for France. That's the stand. Breloron being harassed by Toribio. Breloron ducks inside, little step back. That is a tough shot. It's an air ball. Loose ball picked up though, but shot clock's going to expire before they get a shot away. Better defense by Spain this time, closing doors, denying easy driving lanes. Corbeau's going to come into the game as Gruzar takes a seat. Toribio. Segura trying to shake, find a lane to attack, but can only kick it out of bounds. Oh no, it's off a French leg. It will be a Spanish ball on the baseline. Didn't look like it hit a French leg, but timeout's been called here. 3.9 seconds left on the shot clock, but I think it's going to be a turnover anyway. Spain call a timeout. 4:08 left in the third quarter. France lead this one 47-33. Go ahead, click on that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time we have a live game here on FIBA's official YouTube channel. And if it's any of them are to the same level as this one, you're in for a treat, that's for sure. We've had an amazing first 26 minutes of this game, and France certainly in control here in the third quarter. Corbeau comes back out now. Loré finds the pass out to Otto. That's an air ball, but France will scoop up the loose ball. Still 6 left on the shot clock. That's knocked out of bounds by Fatiema Otto. Drive to the basket. Spain really struggling to create right now. It's being left to individuals to try and inspire and create. Oh, looked like a travel there as the drag of the foot from Corbeau. Officials say no though. Broleron passes inside. It's knocked out of bounds by Cerveau. Toribio hands it back to Segura. Oh, she blasts to the basket. Lane opens up. That's the best offense we've seen in a while from Spain. A little bit of patience, a bit of dynamism in the way they approach that as well. Explosive exchange, and Segura just aggressive. Get to the basket. Lane's opened up and she draws the foul. Segura at the line for 2 shots now. The first is good for Mar Segura. Two from 2, and vital for Spain that any opportunity they get, they maximize, and that's exactly what Segura has done there. Takes her personal tally out to 10 now. First player on either team to get to double digits. It's stolen away. Spain charging down the floor and blocked from behind. That is a beautiful chase down by Colosoko. Continues to establish herself as a real defensive powerhouse, Colosoko. Segura dives inside, comes up a little short as Savo picks up the defensive rebound. Broleron puts up an early 3, comes up short, but France will pull down another offensive rebound. 13th offensive rebound of the game, but an offensive foul is called. Sideline ball for Spain as we see Otto come back into the action for France. Also returning is Ravin. Sideline ball here for Spain. They trail by 12 in what has been another good quarter here from this French team as they continue to impose themselves on this game. Foul called. An unfortunate consequence as we see another player hit the floor holding their left ankle. Diaz does not look comfortable on that left ankle. She's up on her feet though. Good to go. France dropping into this zone defense. Segura drives the baseline against it, gets knocked back this time. Diaz goes through the middle but spills it out of bounds as the shot clock expires. And the way that Coach Bordeaux has got his team switching up between that matchup defense and that zone defense is continuing and further disrupting what Coach Cantero's team is able to deliver. They're struggling to work together to create opportunities offensively, and that is why they've only scored 8 points in this quarter so far. Colasocco hands it away. This is Ravin for three. No good, another offensive rebound, Otto. And another offensive rebound. And eventually, Corbeau gets it to go. And Spain can't afford to give that many second chance opportunities up against the team. The quality of this French team. Segura, crossover, glides inside, off the glass, won't get the roll, and you have to give it to Mar Segura. She's doing everything she possibly can because she knows her team's need her offensively right now. Foul's going to be called, though, on Okafor, sending Katiema Otto to the line for 2 shots. Her second trip of the game. It's the first of her 2. Takes her tally up to 6 points now. France really have spread the load scoring-wise as well. 9 of the 12 have contributed offensively. An offensive rebound off the miss, and this is hurting Spain. 16 offensive rebounds now for France. Final minute of this third quarter. High arcing, no good. Oh, and Spain can't hold on to it and step out of bounds, and Eziana Togu not able to secure possession. Spain going to make a change as Segura comes out and Yompart comes in. Ravin hands it to Corbeau. Corbeau for the long 2. It's a little flat, that one, but Spain eventually grab a rebound, and the foul will be called as Yompart tries to accelerate up the floor. Colasocco called for that foul. That's her second of the game. It's a smart foul, really, from Colasocco. Stops any momentum that Spain had gathered. Sideline ball. Yompart now, final 35 seconds. Kicked it to the corner, 3 ball goes up, and it's heavy, but a good read by Eziana Togu, but she can't get it to go, and it will be French ball on the baseline, and Spain have really struggled in this quarter. They've been outscored 13-8 by France. It's their lowest scoring quarter of the game. And France really have put the pressure on at the right point, and that's why they lead by 15 right now. A little over 10 minutes left for Coach Cantero to change the flow of this game, to disrupt the direction of travel, because right now it's France that have 1 foot in that final. Broleron. About a second differential between shot clock and game clock. Gruzard attacks the basket. Almost a half Euro step as she comes through, and that will be the final play of the quarter. And France take a big step forward towards another final appearance, towards potentially what could be a three-peat. At the end of the third, it's Spain 35, France 50. 10 minutes of this semi-final left to play. Welcome back to Miskolc here in Hungary. 10 minutes left of the semi-finals. And with 10 minutes left in this one, it's France with a commanding 50-35 lead. Do Spain have what it takes? Can they battle their way back into this one and make it through to the final? Or will France fight it out tomorrow for what would be a third FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket title in a row? Something that was last done by Spain over 10 years ago now. All inbounded, and the final quarter is underway here in the DVTK arena. Certainly no stranger to amazing women's basketball, this arena. The home arena of DVTK in EuroLeague Women. Okafor drags that foot, traveling violation called. Okafor, a little knowing nod. Spain will need to be near perfect in this final quarter if they stand a chance of making it to the final. Their highest scoring quarter was 16, and that was the first quarter, and they need to score 16 and keep France to 0 if they're to take the lead. So realistically, Spain will probably need to have a 25-30 point quarter here. That's a big ask, but certainly not out of the question. Spain have averaged 86 points a game in this tournament. That is the #1 offense in this tournament, so they certainly have the firepower to do it. Broleron now throws it out of bounds. It's a rare mistake from the 15-year-old. Martinez looking for options, but look at this French defense. It's absolutely everywhere. It's like there's 10 players on the floor, let alone 5. Okafor, little step back, sees her teammate in the corner for the 3. The 3 is off target from Yompart. Broleron pulls it down the floor with a long pass, and the foul's going to be called. Corbeau will have to earn a point from the free throw line. The first is good for Corbeau. Takes her tally up to 7 now, alongside 4 offensive rebounds and 2 assists. Make that 8 personal, but more importantly for Coach Bordeaux and this French team, they now lead by 17. Yompart looking for options. France intentionally clogging the middle of the paint. Foul's going to be called on Corbeau. That'll be her 3rd foul of the game. Only French player to have 3 fouls though. Astrid Corbeau. Three ball goes up from Yompert, and it's string music. It is that a lifeline for this Spanish team. If they could get the 3 ball dropping, they have a chance of getting into this. They're only 3 from 12 from outside in today's game, though. They'll need to absolutely raise the roof with that scoring if they're going to come away with it. Smart play, though. Otto gets the score. Oh, and it's spilled by Yompart. France, to a certain degree, can kind of manage the clock a little bit as well. Don't need early shots. They can run the clock down and reduce the number of possessions Spain could potentially even have. Baseline drive into the hands of Broleron. Corner pocket 3 is no good. Rebound pulled down though by Otto. And Broleron is there for that little soft right hand floater, and France look nonchalantly heading their way to the final right now. They lead by 18, a little under 8 minutes to play. Timeout called by Coach Cantero of Spain. A little under 8 minutes left in the semi-final. A little under 8 minutes left for Spain to rescue their hopes of European glory. They're on the back foot. France have full control of this one. They lead it 56-38. Hit that subscribe button and we'll notify you every time another game pops up on FIBA's official YouTube channel. Jompart now into the hands of Toribio. Segura, little jab step, baseline drive. Tough play, good defense by Bro-Laurent. Foul's going to be called. On Jompart, just reaching in as she exacerbates the situation, and yeah, tough play by Jompart. She's not going to be criticised for a lack of effort, that's for sure. But effort's not going to be enough right now. France controlling this one. Bro-Laurent running some clock down for France. Otto, oh, what a spin. Beautiful footwork, the finish not there though. Foul's going to be called. On Otto for the push. Toribio will come out of the game, as does Otto. Back into the game for France is Savot. Drive inside. Has to come back out though. Door closed on Sintas. Okafor will get the roll this time. Back to a 16-point ball game. Under 7 to play though. Is it a step too far? The door's still slightly ajar for Spain to kick it down and fight their way back in. Okafor up to 9 points now. Bro-Laurent reads the game so well for such a young player. Three ball goes up, that one's in and out. Jompart will bring it up over the half. Drives inside and is rejected. Spanish fans looking for the foul. That's the play by Okafor, the possession before. Baseline ball now for Spain. Back into the action for Spain comes Unde. Baseline drive, Sintas. Foul's going to be called. Only the third foul of the quarter for France though, so it'll just be another baseline possession for Spain. Still both teams have a foul to give here in this final quarter. Unde sets the screen. Jompart will pull up for the long two and draw the foul. Corbeau not sure what the call was. Let's have a look at the replay here. Tough to see from that close-up replay, but the foul is called and Jompart heads to the line for the chance of a three-point play, and the door is still open here for Spain. If she can make this, it's down to a 13-point ball game, and 6 minutes is more than enough time. Stays at 14 though. Bro-Laurent now. Oh, shaking, baking. Bro-Laurent killing it on the floor. Such a strong handle for such a young player. Emma Bro-Laurent will now head to the free throw line for two. Prior to today's game, hadn't missed a free throw in this tournament, Bro-Laurent. And there's your commentator's curse. That's her first miss of the tournament. She was 8 from 8 prior to today's game. Backdoor cut, smart play. Okafor reads the court well and gets the score. And I think Coach Bordeaux is just feeling that things are starting to slip a little bit. The intensity has kind of gone out of his team's play, both ends of the floor. That time management maybe kicked in a little bit early, so Coach Bordeaux calls a timeout. His team lead by 13 with a little over 5.5 minutes left in this semi-final. .5:36 left. France just taking their foot off the gas a little here, leaving it open for a Spanish comeback. And that's why Coach Bordeaux called the timeout. Just needed to tighten his team's mindset up a little bit, get them back re-engaged with the battle. Spain now sitting in a 2-3 zone. Gruzat tries to drive down the middle, gets her own rebound in the end. Bro-Laurent. 3 goes up from way downtown. And this time, Segura picks up the rebound. Okafor now. Spain just trying to create any opportunity. Shot clock almost expiring. It's an offensive rebound though, and it's all tied up between Ndé and Gruzat. Possession arrow points in favor of France on that one. So France will take possession. I do wonder what Coach Bordeaux asked of his team. Did he ask them for more clock management? Because they are running their offense as long as they possibly can before taking anything. Otto, baseline drive, kicks it out. Gruzat, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sintas. Jompart now. Okafor in the corner, in and out. Jompart with the rebound. Goes inside, won't get the roll. Will head to the free throw line though. Both teams in the penalty as well, so we could see some free throws having an impact on today's game. Love that little running left-hand hook from Jompart. Out the line for 2 shots, and this is a big 2 shots here. Oh, the first is no good, just comes up way short, only just about catches the rim. A second rolls home though. Down to a 12-point ball game, 4 minutes to play. Spain are absolutely in this one. Where's the rebound? It's on the floor. The scramble commences. Bodies everywhere. Jump ball. Spain possession arrow. Colasoko
Throwing herself there, trying to rip it away for France, but she gets tied up. Back into the game comes Sevo. .347 for Spain to rescue this one. Can they pull off what would be an unbelievable comeback here? They trailed by 18 points earlier in this quarter. Segura looks to go baseline. She does. Oh, the defense stays strong though, but Spain get a second chance at it. Almost an and one by Nday. She'll head to the free throw line. This is Segura going baseline, gets rejected by Corbeau. And there hits the first of her two. Oh my goodness me, Spain are absolutely blasting their way back into this one. The second is no good. Spain have outscored France 11-7 in this quarter. Lorey hands it away to Brolaurent. Soku trying to shake off Sintash. Pulls up at the free throw line, and that's a big shot. That will settle some French nerves that were just starting to jangle a little bit as we enter the clutch of the game. 3 minutes to play, and up the other end of the floor, it's Nday again with the score. .12-point ball game. Graphic on the screen, not correct right now. Sorry, 11-point ball game. High arcing three is off target, and Nday with another rebound, her fourth of the game now. Sintas trying to bring the team back into it. They've got to go quick though. Okafor trying to find a lane to attack. Spins, can't get it away. Segura can find the lane, and one. What a play, what a huge, huge play. Segura. Spain are now back within 9 and on their way to the free throw line for an and one. Could this be the most unbelievable comeback? They trailed by 18 in this quarter. 2 minutes and 15 to play. Alela Bleu ringing out around the arena as the French fans try and get some confidence back into their team. And it's an 8-point ball game. Look at the reaction from the bench there. The Spanish bench are up for this one, as are the crowd in the arena. Brolaurent now for France. Foul's going to be called. Oh, it's an illegal screen, an offensive foul called on Corbeau. Turnover, and Spain with another chance now. 2 minutes and 1 second, they trail by 8. Is the impossible about to be made possible by Spain? Rampart hands it away. Sintas now comes back out. Rampart against Brolaurent. Pulls up and gets the score. A 6-point ball game. This is not the script we were expecting here in the fourth quarter. Most, I imagine, were expecting France to relatively glide their way into the final after establishing a strong lead, but Spain are not going away. Brolaurent misses. Okafor with the rebound, her 5th of the game. She'll go all the way, off the glass, hits the score, and it's a 4-point ball game here. The Spanish players have lit this one up in the latter stages of this fourth quarter. Okafor takes the team on her back and gets the score. Coach Bordeaux has to call a timeout. 1:19 to play. France's 18-point lead is down to just 4. What a quarter we have experienced here from Spain. They trailed by 18 just 5 minutes ago. They now trail by 4. They've outscored France 20-9 in this quarter. Can they complete the comeback? My goodness me, it is edge of your seat, heart in your mouth action here in Miskolc. Sissoko hands it back to Brolaron. Can France regain some composure? Brolaron, step back three, it's short. Where's the rebound? Oh, the battle. Segura spills it. Rejected, Gruza. Oh, and the two is good. Big fist pumps. Otto battles hard. Sorry that we didn't see the play at the other end of the floor. We were watching the highlights there. At the line for two, gets it to go with the first. Back to a 4-point ball game. 40 seconds left on the game clock. Who's coming away with a spot in the final? Brolaron is fouled by Jompart. Brolaron will head to the free throw line. First is no good, even for Brolaron. The pressure has a toll. She's been ice cold every game I've ever seen her play. Can she hit the second? It's an important free throw. No, she can't. Oh, but the rebound is ripped down by Gruza. What a play by Manon Gruza. Foul called. Kick ball. A fresh 14 for France, and is that going to be enough? They lead by 4, 31 seconds remaining. And it is those offensive rebounds that have hurt Spain. They've given up 22 offensive boards in this game. Brolaron now. Foul called on Jompart. Third foul of the game for her. Brolaron back at the line. She missed both her free throws last time. Shakes her arms out. Tries to forget those and comes back afresh. That's the first to go this time. Up to 11 points now, Emma Brolaron. Joint leading scorer alongside Sissoko for France. Doesn't get the second to go, but another offensive rebound. Brolaron will draw the foul, and is that the end of Spain's comeback? There's still time, without a shadow of a doubt, there's still time, particularly as France are not the best free throw shooting team in the tournament. In fact, they're the fourth worst free throw shooting team in this tournament. Brolaron back at the line though, smile on her face, and the terror in the body language of Coach Bordeaux at the other end of the floor. Brolaron misses another free throw. If she'd hit both, it would have taken it to a 3-possession game, but she can only take it out to a 2-possession game with a make here. She does get a make this time. Timeout's called by Coach Cantero, and Spain will no doubt look to advance the ball. France's lead extends out to 3 here. Out to 6, 19.6 seconds remaining. France up by 6, 19.6 seconds to play. Spain will advance the ball. They're not bothered about shot clock, they got to go early. French fans have been vocal throughout today's game. Allez le bleu ringing out around the arena. Just waiting to see a conversation amongst the officials. I think there's been a change where there maybe wasn't allowed to be a change, so Sintas is going to have to come back out of the game. And back into the game will come Martinez. 19.6 seconds for Spain to complete the impossible comeback. It's a big ask, but the door is still open. Knocked out of bounds by Corbeau. Segura back with possession on the side. France so close to a third final in a row, so close to an opportunity to three-peat this title. Segura gets it back. She's going to have to go early. Hands it out. Three ball goes up high, arcing. Back of the iron and away. Rebound pulled down by Corbeau. They're going to foul, and they do as Rizar hits the floor quite hard. She's back on her feet already, though. And France have withstood the battering from Spain. Remember, France were up by 18 points 7 minutes ago. Then lead was trimmed back to just 4. But Spain have not been able to secure any lead in this game. France have won pretty much from start to finish. 39 minutes and 6 seconds they've been leading this game. So as we see, Manon Gruzard hit 2 from 2 from the free throw line, and that surely closes it out here in the semi-final. France will face Finland for the 2024 FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket final tomorrow. What a game. Celebrations from the French players as they have a chance of the three-peat in this tournament. Amazing performance, but you have to give some credit for the Spanish team as well. They fought hard in this fourth quarter and made a game of it. Final score here is Spain 57, France 65. We'll have the bronze medal game between Spain and Italy tomorrow, followed by the one, the only, the gold medal game, the final, where Finland will take on France. Make sure you join me back here tomorrow for those games. They're set to be big ones, as we will see who will be crowned champions of Europe.
Thank you for coming.